My question is this, and so the public fully understands this too, and we've had a little bit of this discussion in the past. The real commitment to this project was made in June of 2012 with our letter of intent. Then we adjusted that commitment in June of 2014 to go from $5 million to $7 million.
Correct.
Basically, at this point in time, what we're doing is coming back and saying the work's been performed, we're ready to issue the IRBs.
Correct. The IRB process is really a two-step process. The first is the developer or company coming forward and requesting a letter of intent to issue bonds. The letter of intent stipulates a series of things that need to be addressed prior to the city considering the actual issuance of bonds. Once the project is completed, the company or the developer comes back and actually asks for the bonds to be issued once they've met all of the standard conditions in the letter of intent.
And I get that. I guess my question of staff is there a need to have this many public hearings on an issue like this? Couldn't you put those stipulations into the letter of intent, ensuring that the work's done, and then staff ensures that the work's done, and then once the work's done, this comes back basically almost like a consent item? Not that we don't love looking at pictures and seeing the wonderful things being done in our city. I'm just asking, does this need to rise to the level of a public hearing when it comes back after the commitment's already been made?
Mayor, I'd like Joe Norton, our bond counsel, to address that issue.
Okay.
Good morning, Joe Norton with Gilmore and Bell. Mr. Mayor, Council. Basic answer to your question is no. Depending on the type of incentives that the city gives, if there's ad valorem property tax abatement involved, there's a requirement for the public hearing, which we are suggesting always occur at the time of consideration of the resolution of intent. There's no requirement for a public hearing on a sales tax only incentive. If you're issuing tax exempt bonds for like a 501c3 organization, federal law requires a public hearing. Again, we suggest that's at the time of the resolution of intent consideration. Once the factors are complete on the resolution of intent, it comes back to you for an ordinance consideration, but no public hearing is required by law. City policy has requested that public hearing. We're in the process of working with your urban development department to modify those policies and bring them back to you for consideration. This is one of the items that we're suggesting be changed.
Very good. Appreciate that. Thanks for that clarification. Councilmember Miller.
I can wait till after public comment. That's really what I meant.
Okay.
Got a little overeager.
Thank you, Joe. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to address the council on this agenda item? Seeing none, we will bring the discussion back to the bench. Councilmember